So I wanted to take a quick couple minutes here and show everybody how easy it actually is to be able to get the fountain on Howrse. Now, I normally go through and I blop out Western skillers about once every couple months. Start with a fairly high one and then work my way down. Once they hit about 200-ish, if ish place, I turn around and I replace that skiller. The big thing is, I'm gonna throw this out there before I even show you the amounts and stuff, but I do personally myself have a few Falabellas, which helps with bonuses for the Grand Prix. I also have all of the bonuses that you can get from opening Horn of Plenties for the Grand Prix as well. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to quick show you. One thing I did in this experiment, I did train up an Arabian. Up in the right corner, you can see the Prix Arabian, the Flaws and Attitude horse. Unfortunately, I'll be honest with you, the Arabians just can't quite make it. They were close, and I was close a couple times, but I'm just going to show you last week. This was my horses that I ran through. And the whole goal was to try to spend 30 passes or less than like 100,000 equas. So, this horse I spent 10 passes on. Didn't go anything crazy. Let me go back to my top 5. Okay, that was my Vanner. Vanners are the best breed for cross country. Next would be Peruvian Pesos for the trot. This horse I ended up spending 10 passes on. And if you guys like this and you find this useful, definitely drop a comment below and I will start doing some videos on how to scope out these kind of horses and get horses good enough that you can qualify at this level and be able to get your fountain for that objective and that trophy. Third day of the week, I believe, is the Ciel Francais. Now, this one was 42,500 equas. So, nothing crazy by any means. My Lustiano, if I remember correctly, was actually a horse that I personally bred myself. And I will give you the backstory behind it. So, my Lustiano, I bred it myself. If you look, so history of owners, you're not going to see anything because I was the original breeder. What you're going to notice is if you go to the mom, you can see the mom's GP there. I purchased her. Let's see if I can get over there. History of owners. I purchased her for 50,000 equas. She was fully blopped, ready to go. I just bred her with a top male and was able to produce a Lustiano good enough to be competitive in the Grand Prix. Then my last horse was a thoroughbred that I purchased, I believe, for equas as well. Yep, 75,000 equas. So all of them were fairly low on passes or fairly low on equas. Now, the big thing is, just so you don't think I'm full of it, Grand Prix previous. So the current week, I finished 95th. The week before that, I finished 86th. The week before that, I finished 90th. The week before that, 74th. And the week before that, 103rd. Now, the 103rd was the week with the Arabian. Didn't quite make it. So, I went 4 weeks with fairly inexpensive horses and was still able to do almost an entire month worth of Grand Prixing and getting my fountain. One thing I will say, if you go back to the ongoing, if I replace my thoroughbred and probably my Ciel Francais, maybe my Vanner, I could probably replace 2 of the horses that finished almost 200th, and I could probably bump that back down into the 70s or 80s again. And for replacing 2 horses, I can continue to keep being competitive enough to make this actually possible. So, like I said, if you would like more information or want me to elaborate further, feel free to comment down below and I will try to help you out. So, have a great day.